In cryptocurrency land, anything is possible and the sky is definitely not the limit. But when it comes to DeFi and all the things surrounding decentralized finance, a lot of people are wary of whether it can be better for them than centralized finance and offer the same tools and value while keeping that decentralized factor. In today's video, I want to share with you why Cardano is evolving, especially in the sense with DeFi, and why Axo is going to be one of the leaders in this space. First of all, what is Axo? Why have you never heard about it before? And why do I think it's going to be such a big opponent to the rest of the DeFi space, not just in Cardano, but pretty much everywhere? And the reason for that is because they just rebranded themselves from Maladex. So if you know Maladex, they are now Axo. This is a big brand to a more cleaner brand that definitely, to me, could go to a worldwide recognition level. Something simple, something clean. And I'm really glad that they changed their brand. They made it so it's more user-friendly, and there's no ill intentions with the word Maladex in their initial branding anymore. If you've watched my videos on Maladex before, you likely know some of the things I'm going to say in today's video. However, the new branding also came with a lot more information and resources for people to learn from just going to their website, including their 86-page white paper. Axo has a lot of ideas and a lot of fundamentals that they're built upon. The first being that they're trying to evolve the DeFi space and the traditional finance space by offering something that is all-in-one, an inclusive platform where traders can go and have every single tool they'll ever need to execute what they want to do. I really do appreciate the way Axo has structured everything. They're building the right way, not the easy way, and I really do believe that. Everything they've done since now, they could have put out some, hasty launch. They could have done things a different way, but they're taking their time for a good reason. They want to build something that is efficient by design and has fairness at its core, and it's also non-custodial. All those three things combined, well offering some insane tools that we're going to go over now. What I'm mainly talking about is programmable swaps. Basically, you can translate your ideas into success with programmable swaps, purpose-built and formally verified to express any financial transactions as autonomous on-chain code. Let's go over what those are now and how this works. Essentially, programmable swaps are a pioneering standard for financial communication and value exchange, which increases capital market efficiency and security. Having efficient capital in any financial platform is very, very key, and Axo bringing this level of market efficiency is going to change Cardano and DeFi as a whole for the better. Having efficient capital in the market is so important, and making use of all that capital and making other people money or giving them the tools to make themselves money is a big win for Cardano. And it's going to pad the stats in general of total value locked or whatever else you want to look at for DeFi action. Every programmable swap is an autonomous unit of on-chain code, written in the X programming language, a new financial coding language that formalizes definitions of financial exchanges and assets. Programmable swaps are the foundation used to connect the fragmented infrastructure of global finance. In my mind, programmable swaps are like a building tool for anyone to use to execute the exact trade they want to use and do it on-chain, non-custodially, decentralized way, so they don't have to give up any of their, extensive risk to a third party to take their assets or to do the trade that they actually want to execute. So these things are going to be new for a lot of people, for pretty much everyone, but I do think the way that they're put together is for anyone to be able to use them. Essentially, it allows anybody to trade without infrastructure barriers or arbitrary gatekeepers, flattening the playing field while increasing operational efficiency for institutions and individuals alike. Every financial operation is defined simply, therefore giving the power of financial engineering to the masses that hasn't really been done before ever, and shortening the distance between you and the market. I know I've talked about Maladex or Axo a ton in the past, and why I'm so excited for what they're launching is because they're building something that isn't just for them to make money. They're building something that is the purpose of providing value to their customers, or rather the everyday user in crypto and just in general who wants to trade on the markets, and doing this in a way where they profit, yes, but realistically they could have profited a lot more if they did it the shortcut way and they took their time. They're actually interested in building something useful for people. So that is a huge barrier to overcome. When they do launch, I know there's going to be a lot of things that probably come up, But right now, their website alone offers more value and education than most websites I've ever seen on Cardano building projects. And if you go to the website, you will see what I mean. Even then, right now we're on the order types page. You can make any type of order, but they also have predefined templates. So you don't have to build from scratch if you don't know what you're doing or you want to go and take a different approach and learn about different order types. You can even click on each one of these, see what they look like in the UI, and see everything about it on how it works. So it explains everything. There's a bunch of more educational content on this than I could have imagined, and I highly encourage anyone to go check it out if they want to learn more. Also, I want to add that programmable swaps add a lot of functionality to things that you probably wouldn't have imagined you could do before with your trades or your actions on a blockchain or a DEX. The ability to protect your downside is more than ever with the tools that Maladex or Axo Trade will be providing, bringing advanced risk management on chain, and you'll be able to dynamically protect portfolio composition with triggers based on validity, VAR, custom formulas, and a lot more. Axo is essentially bringing institutional grade tooling to the masses. Anyone with a computer and an internet connection will be able to use this tooling and also start to understand it with the documentation they have on their website. And this just, I don't think's happened before. Not really in DeFi and definitely not in Cardano. One of the big things with Axo is impermanent loss management and being able to manage your losses and adjust them dynamically on the fly with a programmable swap. Basically making it so your risk level is tolerable to what you actually want, and you can switch it and adjust your portfolio compensations based on how much risk is involved. As it gets more and more risky, maybe your position adjusts to lower that risk back to a comfortable level. Things like that are just something we haven't seen before. Right now, we have simple AMM DEXs. You can make swaps, you can provide liquidity, and usually you're going to lose money if you do that. Providing liquidity, that is. Also, keep in mind, Axo is not just programmable swaps. It is not just different order types. It's also the ability to have financial products on a platform in a decentralized way, like indexes, futures, and options. Keep in mind, the layer 1 a dApp is built upon is very important. But in this case, Axo is on Cardano, so I think we're going to be pretty good. We have off-chain computation for code to exponentially scale throughput, reliability, and customizability beyond the layer 1 limitations. And we also have the eUTXO model, which allows for smart contract capabilities to an adaptable system. And finally, we have a decentralized blockchain this layer 1 is based upon. Therefore, the dApp can also be decentralized in theory throughout their own efforts and keep that going within the layer 1 as well. Overall, having Axo on Cardano is a huge step towards the right way of evolution in DeFi. And Axo is not just leading the way in Cardano, but leading the way in a lot more senses outside of just the layer 1 it's based upon. So in general, I think Cardano will benefit from this heavily. Having a platform with so much tooling and so much thought, as well as being able to utilize its layer 1 blockchain to its fullest capabilities, is a huge step forward in the right direction. We've known about Maladex for a long time and the things that they're offering, but having Axo rebrand and now put a bunch more information out there just gets me more excited for their launch that is hopefully coming soon. Now, I'm not sure when this launch is, but whenever we see it, I do think Cardano will take another step in a huge step on the evolution of DeFi and cryptography in general. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been your friend Jack. If you want more information on Axo, please go to the website, read around. And if you want more videos, let me know down in the description. It's been your friend Jack. Peace out.